mean, it's like every time I turn around, like I just found out, like the same street that Carter and Chris have cancer. They live like right next to the Catholic Church. Both of them, him and his son had cancer. And then the people right across the street, the wife died this year. He's a teacher at Young. He had cancer. And then Chris just passed away, and they all live within 15, 20 houses from each other.
That's insane.
For four people to have cancer all within the same area. But I don't know. I appreciate. I wish we could create a website and start putting it on the streets and say, if you've had cancer or you know somebody who's battling cancer in this area, please contact us, and we can add them to a list and see, how many people.
We do have a Facebook account called Shell Health Effects, and people, if they post it on there, it identifies who they are because they have a Facebook account. You're right, there needs to be like a WordPress.com where there's some anonymity. So.
Yeah, I just really think that we should research it. I mean, that's one thing I was thinking that, for me to have, 7 people in my life that live so close to me that are like my neighbors having come down with cancer, it makes me sick.
Yeah, my dental assistant in Grand Prairie lives off of Callender and I think Pleasant Ridge, and she said there's 6 pancreatic cancers in her area. And I talked to the State Department of Health, and they said, well, pancreatic cancer takes decades to develop, and I agree. And I think the combination of the power plant, and there used to be some explosions of some kind of ammunitions testing ground by I-20 and Baird Road, I think by Rush Creek. I can't get information on that, but there's just a whole, you add gas drilling to the mix. If you've got ground contamination and already air contamination and you're mixing it with the gas well stuff, nothing is regulated for multiple cumulative emissions. That's where the problem lies in. We're guinea pigs.
I know, and that's what, I've been trying to keep up with your stuff, trying to figure out what I can do to help you promote, awareness and, there's toxins in cars, but it's just like, how can we get, a grant from some company that could do the testing? And that's the whole thing, is that there's not enough emissions people around to check. There's small businesses that don't have a lot of money. We need large companies to invest in doing research on this.
Well, they should have never allowed urban drilling in the first place because we're in an area that's non-compliant to the Ozone Clean Air Act. And, we do have carbon dioxide that is coming out of these drill sites, whether it's in pre-production or post-production during venting, and that is reactive to sunlight and heat and makes more ozone. For that very reason, they should have never allowed it, because they were breaking a federal law from day one allowing it. Because it sure didn't make our air quality better. People in urban areas are already at risk, and what they've done is, make us even in a higher risk. So I appreciate you calling. I'll be praying for you.
Because that's what my doctor said. I have to go to autoimmune disease doctor today. I started researching this morning, and I was like, I read what autoimmune disease means. It could be cancer, lupus, Graves' disease. It could be cardiovascular disease. There's just a number of things that it could be, so that's why I have to go do all these tests.
Well, I'm going to introduce you to my friend who has an autoimmune disease, and he's had it for about a decade. Now, he did work at Vought, some airline. So he's been exposed to toxins, I'm sure, and that probably did not help at all, if not may have even caused it. And Vaught's supposed to be moving, and rumor has it they're going to put a low-income neighborhood there in Grand Prairie. But he will be your friend for life. You guys can touch base. After you get back from the doctor, you're going to want to talk to somebody, and he would be the person. So I'm going to catch this other line, and I'll say some prayers for you.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.